Let's take a look at that again.
Inferno. All when TV's funniest news outtakes return.
Doctors say Dimetap for good reason.
Want some waffles?
Waffles? Are you crazy? I don't have time for waffles.
You do if they're Eggo Cinnamon Toast Waffles.
Trying.
Where's the butter and syrup?
Are you crazy? You don't have time for butter and syrup.
They're the first waffles with a baked-in sweet cinnamon taste. So they're great, even without butter and syrup.
What you eating, Dad?
Waffles?
Are you crazy? You don't have time for waffles.
Eggo Cinnamon Toast Waffles. Hey, you've got time for waffles.
Boston Market introduces the extra chicken for $1 deal. You just buy any family meal, which includes your choice of entree, like their tender, juicy ham, rotisserie chicken, turkey, or meatloaf, plus a choice of sides like real mashed potatoes or macaroni and cheese, plus cornbread, starting at $12.99, and get a whole extra chicken for $1.
For a limited time, buy a Boston Market family meal and get a whole extra chicken for only $1. But hurry, they're going fast.
Don't mess with dinner.
This winter, for itchy patches of dry skin, even eczema or psoriasis, remember the power of 10. Among these, only Cortisone 10 with aloe has a medicine to stop itch and help heal. Remember the power of 10. Cortisone 10.
Remember what happens when you don't wear green on St. Patrick's Day?
Pitch, pitch, pitch! No one's pinching his leg!
The Simpsons, tonight at 8, 7 Central on Fox.
Monday, what would you do if you knew your wife was having an affair?
I'm not afraid of you.
You ought to be, baby. A brand new Melrose Place. Then, Al's finally found a way to get Peg off his back. Bunk beds.
Let me rock you to sleep.
Married with children. And remember your worst roommate? Try living with Paulie.
Oh, good, you're up.
It all starts Monday at 8, 7 Central on Fox.
Newscasters are supposed to present information in a calm, level-headed manner. But if you've ever been curious about a reporter's real personality, here's a revealing look at some cranky behavior no journalist would want you to see. And it starts with the dirty look.
For the cleanup of the drinking water, that seems to be a very important issue.
Thank you very much. Coming up tonight on Action News, we'll go live to Santa Barbara. Randy Baker is standing by there with the latest countywide election figures.
I'm Shelby Goldman. Shut up! Wyoming Senate candidates go head-to-head over who should manage Wyoming's federal lands. A national
Now, watch this next clip closely as a press conference turns into a medieval microphone joust.
We've got a group of the finest police officers anywhere in the world, and again, they proved themselves tonight. No one was injured, and
my mic's bigger than yours.
The situation came to a successful conclusion.
Give us a clue about negotiations.
Settle down!
You gotta get the
Take 2. 3, 2. James Anderson was arrested in this area without incident last night, and although...
Listen to this spunky young woman.
Honk this, buddy.
Okay, but not all news professionals have hair-trigger tempers. Some reporters, forced to cover countless stories of death and destruction, find that their concern, compassion, and their ability to keep a straight face wears just a little thin.
Why is your committee insisting on minesweepers when so many people in Jersey, well, at least 2? Sorry, say when, please. I'll keep it together.
So, what happens when somebody has an epileptic fit? Well, let's take a look at this model.
The question is something along the lines about why is your committee so insistent on a mark?
As you can see her in the background, she unfortunately is on crutches tonight, so she is... fell down. She is all right, folks. She just sprained her ankle, I believe.
Still running.
There may be a million men in Australia who are impotent. Count it.
Time now to meet the volunteers, so my mask has got to go back on. Not incidentally to protect me, this is to protect them. Oh, you'll put it over my
One place where religion does seem to make a difference is in coping with the thought of death.
What's so funny? Maybe it's this 2-for-1 burial special.
Right. Is it rolling? Fine, okay.
Still running.
If you're a senior citizen, it means you've lived long enough to deserve the utmost respect and consideration. So you shouldn't have to be scared spitless by some young whippersnapper with a microphone.
Excuse me.
This timid woman ducks the camera like she's in the witness protection program. Hey, this next guy's definitely not shy. He knows that old age gives you the right to say exactly what's on your mind.
Well, now it's you're here and you've got me here.
Yeah.
I'd like to say that your program stinks.
Which once again brings us yet to another all-time news classic featuring a tell-all interview with the sweetest 104-year-old man you'll ever meet.
I don't usually ask this of anybody, Mr. Berg, because you are, I never get to meet somebody who has lived such a long and prosperous life. Well, this November it will be your 104th birthday. What is your secret for longevity? Huh?
Well, regardless of their swoopy hairdos and fancy wardrobes, on-air reporters are regular people just like you and me. And like the rest of us, they think about sex about once every 14 seconds.
What were you actually doing at the time?
I was in the bedroom.
What were you up to? That's an awful question.
John, there are all kinds of marvelous modern devices here to help you kick the smoking habit. But the main thing they do is instill in you a very positive attitude, and then they reinforce that attitude.
No wonder they have so much sex.
And we talk where Chicago... Did I say baseball? I meant basketball. I got my balls screwed up.
Anything particular about gardening you like? What kind of flowers, for example?
I like the actual digging. The real heavy stuff is what I really...
This charming horticulturalist makes an inquiry about the gentleman's plants.
But if you like the digging, perhaps you should come round and dig my gardens. That's the bit I absolutely
Is it a large
love.
one?
Well, yes, yes, it's very big. It's surrounded by a wall and goodness knows where else as well.
Okay, well, this next guy knows how to keep warm and safe in the sack.
Hello, how are you?
I'm all right. Do you wear socks in bed?
Condom, shut up.
You know, fire is a news producer's best friend, and the reason is because there's nothing that heats up the newscast ratings like giant sheets of flame, especially when it's the on-air talent that's spontaneously combusting.
no.
Look at this. Not a pretty sight.
It's kind of too early, isn't it, on a Labor Day? People will be throwing up their potato salad here in just a second. What do you think?
If the mere sight of a middle-aged man and a beautiful woman in a soapy tub raises your temperature, watch how hot this guy gets.
Hi, you come here often, little girl?
Watch your hair. Watch your hair. Oh, your hair's on fire.
At the Metro Fire Service's Public Open Day, we took a look at these cool-headed men in action. What happened? Stay tuned.
If your car is going to burst into flames, aren't you lucky there's a fireman nearby? Great, the fire truck's here. Anybody know how to use it? Is this guy looking for the manual or marshmallows? When a small-town newscast features a cooking segment, you can bet dollars to donuts it's a recipe for disaster. Check out this burnt offering.
And then what we do is just alternate the shrimp with some wedges of lime. Oh my gosh! Kim! Oh my God! Somebody get some water out here! Just bring some! Oh my God! This is not the way to do it! Okay, here we got it. All right, we got it. There, all right.
Hey, did you read the memo? Now it says to all you newscasters who tend to let your minds wander at work, here's a reminder. That big red light on top of the camera, it means you're on.
I'm sorry. I'm asleep at the wheel.
In which layer of the atmosphere does all of our weather occur?
And here, it's the camera that's caught on camera.
We get into the, okay, there we go.
Now, this next woman unknowingly spreads a little holiday cheer to all of her viewers. You must admit, pretty unique talent. Well, what this guy spreads is some disgusting information that nobody wants to hear.
All you gotta do is replace that little rubber part. Right. Breaks. Or if you don't mind, sucking up my earwax, you can just use it like it is. Yeah, I got some cheese on there, for sure.
Nah, sportscasters don't talk like that. Anyway, the next clueless correspondent is so dear to our hearts, we just had to make him the star of our next all-time classic clip. Unfortunately, he has 3 strikes against him before his report even begins. 1, he's as blue as a Smurf. 2, he can't get the tripod up, so he has to crouch down. And 3, well, just listen to him.
Take 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 3, 2, 1. Guile says after June the 3, 2, 1. Guile says after June, the city of Florence will cut off all funding to the dog pound. No. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Guile says that after June 30th, 3, 2, 1. Guile says after 3, 2, 1. Guile says after June 30th, 3, 2, 1. Guile says after June 30th, the city of Florence will cut off all funding to the 3, 2, 3, 2, 1. 2, 1. Giles says that after June the 30th, the city of Florence will cut off all funding. She doesn't know what they're going to do then. Clay Williams, PD15 News.
Well, here's a scoop. There's more dirty laundry to come, so stick around.
Next up, a driving school dropout. A few robbery rejects. A jumpy journalist. And some punctured dignity. All when TV's funniest news outtakes returns.
Ma, if you can't sleep, take a Unison. It helped last time. It's not habit forming. Ma, it's okay to help yourself get a good night's sleep. All right? I love you too.
Hi, you got any of these? Ooh, will this leather case fit my cell phone? It's not from Radio Shack.
Yes, it will.
Perfect. What about a long life battery? A car adapter? A universal remote? Cordless computer mouse? An AC adapter for this? Wow, you got wireless speakers? Dual headphones?
Whatever you've got, wherever you got it, Radio Shack's got over 10,000 accessories to help it work better.
Oh, yeah. Got any connectors?
Parts, too.
Great.
Radio Shack. You've got questions, we've got answers.
You're reliving the magic of the Star Wars trilogy on the big screen and at Taco Bell. Now it's time for the biggest thrill of all.
Hey, Joey, give me a hand with this thing. I'm dying here.
Taco Bell's all-new intergalactic draw. Win a life-size Darth Vader, a stormtrooper, or other incredible Star Wars prizes.
I knew we'd get good seats.
See all three. The Star Wars celebration continues only at Taco Bell.
What happened to Flight 549?
From the sound of the tape, the plane may have been forced down.
The truth will shock you. The X-Files, tonight at 9, 8 Central on Fox.
Turn to Fox News at 10. Local news that impacts you.
Tropicana Pure Premium is never, ever made from concentrate. But a lot of brands are. You don't want that, do you, kids? See how kids dig it when you tell them the facts? Tropicana Pure Premium. Perfect.
Welcome to Wilmer, Minnesota, home of Jenny O, where people have a different way of getting in shape. My name's Chris.
I'm Toast.
And that's Jan.
Great run.
Coming at you. Jenny O extra lean smoked turkey sausage with a little. I thought the idea was to lose weight.
This is delicious.
95% fat-free. The pasta. No, the Jenny O. A man's got to live, Dave.
Try some.
Okay.
If he only ran this fast.
A little different, a little better. Jenny O.
Plumber are fighting crime.
Every boy should have a hobby.
In the wildest city in America.
Next time, I'm taking my own car.
Hang on and get ready.
Time is everything.
To get lawless. Series premieres Saturday at 9, 8 Central on Fox.
To be effective, TV talking heads have to convince us that they know what they're talking about. But don't you love it when circumstances prove that they don't? Now, watch these soon-to-be humiliated experts and their famous last words.
And I should be able to walk across the lake just by pushing along on these things. And see? And you can actually walk. And they are so stable.
You see, he's got a perspex windscreen, and he's got a very crafty design.
This clever race driver has drilled holes in the windshield so he can see better.
And he has a theory which seems to be justified, that it helps visibility.
All right, folks, this story features the inventor of a device that protects people from being hit by trucks that are backing up.
And are you that you're not going to get a sore back as a result of this demonstration?
Very confident. I have done this quite a few times. and it does stop.
With 32 tons of lorry, I think approaching on here. As you see.
Perhaps you've heard of his other inventions, the Hindenburg and the Pinto. Every night at 6 and 11, TV news producers across the land get down on their knees and thank the Lord for creating idiot criminals and the surveillance cameras that catch them red-handed. We're pretty happy about it, too. These burglars are so cool and precise, you think they had ice water in their veins. Until the alarm goes off. Then they turn into the Three Stooges. You know, hidden cameras aren't only found at your local store, they're darn near everywhere. Now, this next bold, sticky-fingered thief doesn't care if you're naughty or nice. He's coming to town to grab your underwear. We call them panty claws.
New Sewickley Township Police caught 25-year-old Donald Ganshin in the act on tape. On 7 Wednesdays since June 1st, police say he followed the same pattern, coming to the same home and snatching panties and bras, hanging out to dry on a clothesline.
You can see him grabbing the panties.
He told police he was just driving by, saw the bras, and stopped to grab them because they make good slingshots. But for now, police have hung his daring panty raids out to dry. He's at the Beaver County Jail, awaiting a hearing next week.
You know, some people will sit through an entire newscast just to check out a single sports highlight. So, in honor of those fanatics, here are some sportscasting lowlights.
Fourth place, that was tremendous. You think you'd ever do that?
A sports reporter, a high-voltage microphone cord, some nice wet grass. What do you get?
You probably think country, western singing, and tennis have very little in common, but Mindy says the feeling she got from singing in front of an audience is the same feeling.
Remember the cameraman on the tennis court? Here's a prodding reporter who adds injury to injury.
First of all, will you carefully and slowly take your hat off? You've got an enormous bump on your head. Can you let them see it?
I don't know whether... There you go.
Right up there. Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey, they were all good sports, but they can't match the true grit displayed in our next all-time news classic. Meet the brave creator of a brand new Olympic trial event. He calls it the javelin catch. Looks like he's going to bring home the gold. All right. Huh? Oh, that's right, yeah. Hey, this just in. It's a heartwarming human interest story. An entire family stays tuned to our show, and they all have a great time.
Up next, a weather guy gets scandalized. Some cross-country journalism. A sign of stupidity. And a cheeky geek. All when TV's funniest news outtakes returns.
Extraordinary things take place in this ordinary town because people are turning up the heat on arthritis pain with Ultra Strength Bengay, the only leading brand with 3 pain relievers. In a minute, you'll see these extraordinary results.
As a receptionist here, I can tell you that in this office, if you haven't been using the right toothpaste, the dentist lets you know it.
Wrong toothpaste?
When he goes like this, it means you've got a tartar problem. But this means you've been brushing with Crest Tartar Control.
Tartar forms especially at the gum line, and regular toothpaste can't block that tartar. But Crest has patented tartar blockers that help reduce visible tartar buildup.
How'd it go?
The dentist's choice is Crest Protection.
Introducing Honey Barbecue Tender Roast, new from KFC.
That's smacking tongue tickling, honey, you're the one. Ooh, this new barbecue, it's finger licking licking fun.
When tender roast chicken and honey barbecue sauce get together, it's finger-licking fun.
Finger licking fun, baby, listen to me. Everybody needs a little KFC.
There's never been a roasted chicken like new honey barbecue tender roast. You've just got to try it.
You see that heat? That's Ultra Strength Bengay. It helps people overcome the aches and stiffness of arthritis pain that can make the most ordinary tasks seem truly extraordinary. Turn up the heat with Ultra Strength Bengay.
Brad Pitt.
Think you gotta kill you, Walter? You sure you have to?
David Duchovny.
How many people have you killed?
Juliette Lewis.
Boys will be boys.
Michelle Forbes. In a runaway thriller of extreme intensity.
Does it make you feel good? Powerful? Superior?
California, Tuesday on Fox. Parental discretion advised. There's no turning back. There's nowhere to hide in an all-new season of The Outer Limits.
Sundays at 11 on Fox 49.
Telephone!
The Fox 49 line. News, sports, weather, horoscopes, business reports, TV listings, community events, contests, and promotions. The Fox 49 line. Call 231-4949.
Pass it on.
Hey, get back to nature.
There's only 5 of those left in the world. Well, 4 now.
With King of the Hill, tonight on Fox.
Springfield outlaws booze. Now the mob is taking over.
You didn't say nothing.
I don't know why people are always bad-mouthing the mafia.
And Homer wants a piece of the action.
What happened down there? One of the stills...
I think it must have been that bean I had for dinner.
The Simpsons, coming up next on Fox.
TV News has made some great strides in assuring that everyone has equal access to information regardless of their physical abilities. But as you'll see, a few stations still have some catching up to do.
This crash and 2 others connected this week could possibly prompt faster implementation of those planned regulations.
That's it for the moment. I'll be back with the news, the news in detail at 7:30.
Without a doubt, weather people have the most technically demanding jobs of all TV reporters. Not only do they have to pretend to understand atmospheric science, they also have to flail their arms in front of some blue screen weather map that isn't even there. All in all, it makes for some stormy conditions.
Here's that good news forecast for you. Mostly cloudy, low 53, but northwest winds are going to start moving those clouds out tonight. So when you wake up in the morning, it'll be the Chicago Cubs and the Houston Astros. And that's the kind of forecast I always look for personally.
Normals, 45 and 18 for this time of year. 74 back in 1916 is our high. And -7 was our low back in 1880. Wow, this is really fun. Any idea what's going on over there, Joe?
Time now to join Michael Fish at the BBC Weather Centre to find out what's in store for us on the weather front.
What's in store for you is a big problem for me because my computer, of course, is playing up at the moment, so don't take any notice of what's happening behind it.
Famous magic act, ladies and gentlemen. We call that the disappearing weather graphics. Are we still on the air? We are.
Then on the other hand, in the north of Scotland, very, very different indeed. Much, much colder. The temperature at best around about 12 or 13 degrees. It's a pity, actually, we haven't still got the viewers of Southeast Asia with us because that chart behind me is showing you very strong winds across the country.
We got 21.5 inches of snow, 60 hours of snow. Is it too late to hang around? Yes.
This wasn't the satellite. This wasn't the satellite that... Shh.
Can we go back to the other one for just a minute? No.
That's the most action this guy's seen in years.
What was I saying? It doesn't matter.
Okay. You know, you're a weather person in Kansas. It's the dead of winter. When it comes to describing the Arctic weather conditions, your creative juices are as frozen as the surrounding cornfields.
Bitterly cold today, and looks like it's going to stay that way for a while.
Very bitterly cold. In fact, we have a wind chill advisory in effect today. Unfortunately, we're going to be dealing with some very bitterly cold conditions today. Really bitterly cold. 38 today. Bitterly cold. Mostly cloudy skies today. Okay, very bitterly cold out there, but good morning to Clay Center, Buckland. Thanks, Mike. Definitely bitterly cold.
Thanks, Katie. Bitterly cold.
Pouring into the state of Kansas for the next few days.
You know what that is? That's bitterly cold.
Till 7 o'clock and 12 degrees here at the Cake Studios. Very bitterly cold out there.
Yes, bitterly cold. And here's a look at the 5-day forecast, which is much the same.
Much the same. Bitterly cold.
Stay tuned, because when we come back, we've got naked pictures of Walter Cronkite.
Coming up, a guy hauls butt. A guy shows his butt. And a reporter acts like a nut.
Here I go.
All when TV's funniest news outtakes returns.
Phew, that smell! It's my sweaty, smelly feet. You need Odor Eaters foot powder. It can dry up 25 times more wetness than talc. And only Odor Eaters has Arm & Hammer baking soda. These Dr. Scholl's don't. Nice and dry. Odor Eaters foot powder.
Ooh, these feel good. Lauren, come on, let me see.
Yeah.
Come on.
If you've been working for a favorite look,
Those are great. Yeah?
part of getting that look should be including Kellogg's Special K. Great toasted taste, 110 calories, and fat-free.
Buy them. Buy
Kellogg's Special K. Great taste never looks so good.
Yeah.
Oh, my throat.
Sounds like a NyQuil kind of cold, Dave.
NyQuil's for tonight. The boss needs this now.
You mean a NyQuil kind of guy like you doesn't know about DayQuil?
What about?
That does nothing for coughs or headaches. What you need is a more complete kind of medicine.
If you love the complete relief of NyQuil, you'll love its non-drowsy daytime version called DayQuil.
I hear no sounds of suffering, Dave.
Because I'm a DayQuil kind of guy.
Vicks DayQuil, the non-drowsy stuffy head, sore throat, coughing fever, so you can get through your day medicine.
Our cover girl, between camera flashes, said I simply despise lots of gunk on my lashes. New Natural Lash Darkener gives a wonderful look. Dark, silky lashes without all that gook. Why, even lashes that are naturally light can look velvety, beautifully dark as night. Now, isn't that especially bright?
A fresh idea, fresh face to the world. Easy breezy, beautiful cover girl.
Centrum is always up to date on nutritional news.
Centrum gives me the best science has to offer.
As nutritional science advances, so does Centrum, always more complete than any leading brand.
Centrum has all the vitamins I need.
Centrum, more complete from A to Z.
Monday, Al's finally found a way to get Peg off his back. Bunk beds.
Let me rock you to sleep.
Married with children. Then, remember your worst roommate? Try living with Paulie.
Oh, good, you're up.
It all starts Monday at 9, 8 Central on Fox. Have you ever seen someone swallow a red-hot light bulb, get smashed by a 10-ton wrecking ball, or run over by an 11,000-pound truck and survive? You will when Fox presents the world's most incredible stunts. Wow, the most awesome acts on Earth 2, next Sunday at 7, 6 Central on Fox.
You know, during any given newscast, there are always those quirky little stories that don't fit into any particular category, like the pig who can do math or the tree that was elected mayor. Well, we do love that kind of stuff, so now it's time to show you news items that are so terrific, we set them apart in a segment all their own. Plus, we didn't know what else to do with them. Here, a reluctant interviewee turns a story into cross-country journalism.
George, big rope.
I take it no comment, huh?
You know, some people have an uncanny talent for stating the obvious.
I think your best chance of winning the game is to be ahead at the end.
Evident that it was appropriate to arrest him and
We did so.
How did you do that?
They said you're under arrest. That's what you do when you arrest people. You say you're under arrest, and you put handcuffs on.
Here's a wonderful human interest story in which a little boy is awarded a deluxe racing bike by a local news station.
This one from 8-year-old Luke of Decatur is the winner. Hey, come here! Are you Luke? You got a bike. Come here. Come see it. Run! So go out there and take it for a spin, Luke. Let's see how it works. 15-speed motorbike. And there it is, Reg. We have a winner.
Now watch closely and keep on watching as the boy gleefully rides into the sunset.
Quick update of my weather. Rick Mecklenburg. Rick, very quickly.
Okay, got a couple showers out there now.
And observe the smooth reaction of the reporter running the control panel.
Tomorrow.
Our show's most eccentric newscaster hails from the land down under. What is he doing? Is he worshiping the sun?
The Troy D's owner, Brett Devine, who scoffed at the report's findings and subsequent recommendations. Another? Yep.
Is he a method actor getting into character?
The Troy D's owner, Brett Devine, has scoffed at the report's findings and subsequent recommendations. I won't do that again.
Or does he think he's a baby bird waiting to be fed?
Here I go. The Troy D's owner, Brett Devine, has scoffed at the state government's... The Troy D's owner, Brett Devine, has scoffed at the state government's... Sorry. The Troy D's owner, Brett Devine, has scoffed at the reports. The Troy D's owner, Brett Devine, has scoffed at the report's findings and subsequent recommendations. All right.
We've now reached the climax, the numero uno all-time news classic, and I'm bursting with pride to tell you that it comes from one of our very own Fox affiliates. Now, let me set the scene for you. Imagine you're outdoors, perched on some bleachers, innocently admiring the scenery, peacefully daydreaming, when all of a sudden you become the unwitting victim of a reporter's cruel prank.
I don't want him to stand up, though, and look at us. 2, 1. Officials here in Lancaster say the crack problem is only getting worse. But the bottom line is, the mayor says there will be no ifs, ands, or buts about his drug prevention program.
Folks, unfortunately, that's all the news that fits. Well, at least...
But he survives. Wells claims that the reason the stunt went bad was because someone moved his landing ramp during the night. The fountains of Caesar's Palace claim another rider, and the legend continues. Nine years later, Caesars is once again challenged, this time by the son of Evel Knievel, Robbie. The distance is 170 feet, a distance Robbie has never jumped before. Captain and Robbie Knievel is the only human to conquer the fountains of Caesar's Palace. This victory is just one of the many amazing jumps of his career, a career that is constantly pushing for longer distances, faster speeds, a never-ending battle against Robbie's constant competitor.
Death. Death is probably the toughest competitor in life, and I continue to beat it every single time. And mentally, you have to block that out. You think about it, it's there, it's right in front of you. And you feel it when you're headed for that ramp. It's like, these are the last seconds of my life, shifting from first gear to fifth gear before I hit that takeoff ramp at 90 miles an hour.
Robbie holds a sanctioned world record for distance, 223 feet, and has made over 100 successful jumps. But nobody's perfect. So when we return, witness what happens when stunts go wrong for Robbie Knievel.
And later, a jet engine is strapped to an average car. The fearless stuntman must reach a minimum speed of 234 miles an hour. The stunt, jump across the St. Lawrence Passage. The result, the car is ripped to pieces. Plus, Mother Nature has her way with daring stunt people on land and over the water. Then, stuntman Brian Carson tries to set a new world distance record. But thousands of spectators witness his car zoom horribly out of control. When stunts go bad.
It's allergy season, and you're so congested, you can't even breathe. Why wait for relief? Take the allergy medicine that works faster than any allergy tablet. Afrin Nasal Spray. Afrin works faster.
Other ice creams are different than Breyers because they have polysorbate 80. Breyers are natural. They don't do that kind of stuff. Only milk, cream, sugar, and vanilla.
Breyers All Natural. Taste, not technology. This Memorial Day, Breyers presents Viennetta. But this delicious ice cream with its crispy, chocolatey layers could cause one small problem. One slice is never enough. Make sure you have enough Viennetta for Memorial Day.
Who's ready to party on the boat beside me?
A physician charges throughout the ship.
Oh, man!
For Annie, there's no changing course.
She's turning us right into the island.
I am never leaving the house again.
No slowing down.
We're gonna cry!
And no getting off. Because on June 13th, rush hour hits the water. Speed 2, cruise control.
I just bought a condo here.
Rated PG-13. Rush hour hits the water June 13th.
As the millennium approaches,
Gonna try to kill again.
the forces of evil are coming to stop Frank Black. The last millennium of the season, Friday on Fox. An all-new Sliders season finale, Friday on Fox. This Thursday, get ready for the most powerful night of television in May.
Just be shot!
First, witness an hour of the most shocking and most terrifying real-life gun battles ever caught on tape.
It's coming from everywhere.
On the world's scariest police shootouts. Then 2 of these cops won't survive in the most unforgettable episode of the year. The season finale of New York Undercover, after World's Scariest Shootouts Thursday. Intimate encounters, on-the-job theft. Big Brother is watching you at work, and we've got the tapes to prove it. Busted on the Job, Sunday at 7, 6 Central.
Each time a motorcycle stunt person makes a jump, they are literally putting their life at risk. To even attempt a daredevil stunt, they must race to speeds between 70 and 100 miles per hour. And when a stunt goes bad, there are no nets, no airbags, nothing to protect their bodies. Most people would say that Evel Knievel is the greatest daredevil in the world, but that's not what Evel says.
I am not the greatest daredevil in the world. I am absolutely not. I am the father of the greatest daredevil in the world. And I would like to introduce you to my son, Robbie, the greatest daredevil in the world.
Without a doubt, Captain Robbie Knievel is following in his father's skid marks. His successful jumps are as spine-tingling as his dad's, and his wrecks are spine-crushing. Aloha Stadium, Honolulu, Hawaii. Robbie lands short. His back wheel clips the front of his landing ramp, flipping him off his bike at 88 miles an hour.
I hate to land short, and because you could tear your head right off. There's been a couple guys that I know of that, instantly broke their necks landing short in front of the safety deck. And in Hawaii, I came down the tunnel. I was just feeling like it was a bad luck night anyway, and it started to rain right as I took off. And I didn't have the speed anyway. It really didn't have anything to do with the rain because it was such a light rain. And when you're up in the air like that, you're kind of sitting back and you think that you're going to land actually 10 feet shorter than you actually do. So I thought I was going right into the front of this ramp, which I did pretty much. I just got that extra 5 feet, and hit it. And I sprained my back and flipped over the bike and walked away from that and came back the next night and did a no-hander and made it. And that's a pretty neat feeling, You think, man, how do I luck out on this stuff?
Robbie didn't luck out at the Atco Speedway in New Jersey. This is a 198-foot mistake.
And it just feels like your back breaks in half when you hit the ground. And, they carry you off and your hands are kind of busted up from the pavement and you're swelled up a little bit and, you're bleeding down there. And you get to the hospital and the doctor said, we got to put you to sleep to get this pavement out of your butt. And you're like, what? Get me a mirror, let me see my butt. So anyway, the doctor shows you, and yeah, okay, put me to sleep, so they, I don't think there's too many people getting asphalt taken out of their butts these days. It's different.
February 29th, Leap Day in Los Angeles.
I get off about a quarter of the way off the takeoff ramp, and I know pretty much if I'm going to crash or I'm going to be okay. So that's why when I used to do the no-hands jumps quite a bit, you'd have to come off with the throttle right in the right place, and have your knees in the right place. When I take my hands off the bars, the wind catches me and everything and brings me back. And it's just hard to do all those things, think about the back brake and all that before you hit. So I know pretty much, like when I crashed at Atco Raceway, I knew when I left the takeoff ramp, I was going down hard. All you can do is grind your teeth and look at the pavement and know you're dropping out of the air from 30 feet at 90 miles an hour. And that feeling's like, are you prepared for death? Are you prepared to die? And in my case, I am. But like I said, I don't have a death wish, and I hope I live forever.
High-speed, high-octane world of powerboat racing, accidents happen. Traveling at speeds in excess of 200 miles per hour, the smallest wave can blow a boat right out of the water. In between heats of major boat races, hydro stuntmen put on shows for the land-based audience. These stunt drivers actually plan to abandon their ships. During one of these times between races that an exhibition was scheduled of a new hydroplane design, the Miss Elam. Miss Elam was built with extra weight in the front, so if she caught air, she wouldn't flip over. That part of the design worked perfectly, but the extra weight caused the front to whip downward at the exact moment of impact. The injuries to driver Ken Dryden were serious.
At that point, it sheared the cockpit up right about leg level, and I received 7 broken bones in my legs and 3 broken vertebrae in my back. Once the boat gets in the air, you've got, in that particular boat, we probably had 7 to 10 seconds before, from the point of lifting off to impact. You got time to shut the motor down. I had time to take my fingers, let go of the steering wheel, tuck them inside my shoulder harnesses. Just about busted all my fingers doing it. But that's what saved my hands, because the whole cockpit came off and flipped down and underneath the boat, and the boat still had forward momentum. And that's what broke my legs, folded my legs back underneath the boat.
In the end, it was the fast action of the UHRA rescue team that saved Ken Dryden's life.
Next, on When Stunts Go Bad, spectators look on in horror as air show stunt pilots lose control of their aircraft. Then, stuntmen are literally buried alive trying to perform Houdini's greatest escapes. Plus, in New Zealand, the tires blow out on this land speed record attempt. The car and driver spin into a death roll. That's next, when Stunts Go Bad returns.
Hey, bubblegum blowers. Know how you love the classic flavor of extra classic bubblegum? Now the flavor lasts longer than ever. So you can enjoy blowing lots of extra bubbles. How many extra?
25 extra.
31 extra.
The flavor and the bubbles go on and on.
15 extra. 33 extra.
So remember, try extra classic bubblegum. Why? Now the flavor you love lasts longer than ever.
From the producer of Menace to Society comes a whole new kind of romance.
Real Black is back.
You can't be serious about that sorry excuse for a man.
About the way men see it.
Damn, man, what you tripping on?
And the way women want it.
You did it, didn't you?
Now, the battle of the sexes is going doggy.
Damn.
Scrub, rated R, starts today.
Well, I actually think it's pretty easy to talk about alpha hydrox. Alpha hydrox has made my skin feel smooth. It's made it feel younger. Alpha hydrox did what it said it would do. My makeup goes on absolutely smooth, and alpha hydrox absorbs right into your skin, so you can immediately put on your makeup. You don't have to spend the time and waste the time waiting for it. Alpha hydrox has just made me feel dynamite. It's a great product.
Alpha Hydrox Cream and Lotion in drug, grocery, and discount stores.
I am a professional athlete. I was an All-American in college, but you wouldn't know because I didn't play basketball. I was the leading scorer in America, but you wouldn't know because I'm not on any cereal box. That's okay. I don't play to be famous. I play because it's the greatest sport in the world. By the way, my name's Roy. Nice to meet you.
It's a dramatic night of season finales. Trapped on a world filled with wild creatures. Half human, half beast.
Quinn, look out!
Sliders. Then, as the millennium approaches, the forces of evil
He's still out there.
are coming to stop Frank Black.
What's happening to them is because of you, Frank Black.
Now, he's in the fight of his life to save his family. Millennium, right after Sliders. It all starts Friday at 8, 7 Central.
Aerial stunts are crowd pleasers around the world. Precision flying, solo or in multiple formations are the highlight of many weekend air shows. But as stunt pilots push the envelope, the risk increases, and one slight error can cause disaster. May 14, 1996, Venice, Italy. a team of vintage biplanes soar through a series of rolls, spins, and loops. And then, without warning, Italian aviation officials determined the gusting winds caused two of the planes to collide. What at first appears as a harmless touch sends the yellow biplane into an out-of-control nosedive. Rescue teams responded immediately. The pilot was thrown out of the cockpit by the impact. He is seen here floating on the wing of the aircraft. Miraculously, he suffers only lacerations to his arms and face and 2 broken ribs. Paris, France. During a summertime air show, 2 Russian jet fighters dazzle a crowd of over 800,000 spectators. The pilots are part of a team of precision stunt flyers. Reaching speeds in excess of 600 miles an hour in their MiG-29s, they perform a series of high-speed maneuvers. But as they prepare to cross paths at close range, disaster strikes. Pilot Sergei Treshtikov ejects from his damaged fighter. He sees the jet that was piloted by his good friend Alexander Popov burst into flames. The flaming wreckage careens into the airstrip. Sergei's empty fighter spins out of control and also crashes to the ground. Both pilots survived this mid-air collision because of their split-second reactions. Just moments after impact, Sergei is seen ejecting from his jet, as does pilot Alexander. Amazingly, the flaming wreckage that was once the 2 MiG-29s fall harmlessly to the ground. There was not one single injury, and both pilots are still performing aerial stunts in Europe today. Small, specially designed aircraft thrill airshow crowds with amazing death-defying stunts. Joanne Oosterhout holds the world record for most continuous outside loops, 208, and the distance record for flying upside down, 658 miles. During the week, Joanne is a co-pilot of a 767 jumbo jet for United Airlines. She is quite aware of the difference between a commercial pilot and a stunt pilot.
A stunt pilot tries to show off what your airplane can do outside of the normal flying. I look at it as a form of freestyle figure skating. And it's something that people like to watch. It's fun, you do it to music, it's all choreographed with special effects. And you're supposed to make it look a little scary, but not too scary.
April 11, 1997, a twilight pre-air show performance for local dignitaries at the Yuma, Arizona Air Show. Joanne will attempt a ribbon cut while flying her plane upside down, just inches above the runway. Her first 2 passes go as planned. She is scheduled to cut the ribbon on the 3rd pass as fireworks illuminate her mark, but her plane drops too low.
The first pass was fine. Second pass, I came through and went under it. No problem. There was still time to go back through it one more time. And I remember the turnaround, and I remember rolling upside down and getting that sight picture, because that's what you really concentrate on, is what you see, you bore sight, your point of entry. And I can't remember anything more until just at the impact. And even then, I don't remember a visual picture until the slide started. From my point, all I could see were sparks right in front of my face and the dirt. I remember the dirt. Very, very close. It was not a fun thing to do.
To the amazement of the stunned crowd, Joanne walked away from the wreckage uninjured. And to everyone's surprise, she walked up to the grandstand and apologized to the audience for crashing in front of them, explaining that this was not the way she wanted to end her career.
The way I want my career to end is when I die in my sleep. The one thing I do not want is somebody ever to say that I died doing what I love doing.
The stunts and magic first performed by Houdini have been the source of many tragic stunts gone bad. Fresno, California, Halloween night, Joe Burris will attempt one of Houdini's most famous escapes, buried alive. Burris will be placed in a see-through coffin. First, he will be covered with dirt. And what makes this stunt so dangerous is that 6 tons of cement will be poured on top of the dirt. Tragically, the weight of the dirt and concrete collapsed the coffin. By the time the rescuers can get to Burris, it is too late. Indiana radio station owner Bill Shirk is also a Houdini wannabe. He's made a name for himself by recreating some of Houdini's most famous stunts. The deadly history of the buried alive escape is a factor in the planning of